Welcome to Spooky Goose Opera's production of The Magic Flute. Please be advised that audio and video recordings are prohibited. If you leave the theater prior to the interval, you may return as this is a live broadcast. You may also eat food and drink whatever you would like. We encourage you to utilize the chat to the right side of your screen as the performers are live and will be able to see what you say when they have a moment to look at the chat. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Zu Hilfe, sonst bin ich verloren. Zu Hilfe, sonst bin ich verloren. Der listigen Schlange zum Opfer erkoren, beim herzigen Götter. Schon naht sie sich, ach, rettet mich, ach, rettet, schützt mich, ach, schützt, rettet, schützt mich.
Gentle and handsome.
As handsome as I've ever seen.
Yes, certainly handsome enough to be painted.
Would I, my heart, love to dedicate?
If I would dedicate my heart to love, it would be for this youth.
Let us to our sovereign hurry.
Let us hurry to the Queen of the Night and bring her this news.
Perhaps this handsome man can give her back her former peace of mind.
Yes, so go and tell her while I stay here.
No. You go to her and I'll watch him over here.
No, that cannot be. I'll protect him myself.
I stay here.
I watch him here.
I protect him here.
No, I stay.
I watch.
I protect.
I.
I
should go away.
Oh, how splendid, yes.
I would happily with him be alone.
No. That cannot be.
What wouldn't I give if I could live with this youth?
If only I had him all alone.
Yet none of them are going away. It cannot be.
It is best if I go now.
You youth, handsome and loving, you dear youth, farewell.
Until I see you again.
Where am I? What is this digital world I'm in? Oh, what was that? I have to hide! Der Vogelfänger bin ich, ja, stets lustig, heißer Hopsassa. Ich Vogelfänger bin bekannt, bei alt und jung im ganzen Land. Weiß mit dem Locken umzugehen und mich aus Pfeifen zu verstehen. Drum kann ich froh und eigentlich verstehen. Drum kann ich froh und lustig sein, denn alle Vögel sind ja mein. Der Vogelfänger bin ich, ja, stets lustig, heißer Hopsassa. Ich Vogelfänger bin bekannt, bei alt und jung im ganzen Land. Ein Netz für Mädchen möchte ich fing sie dutzendweis für mich. Dann sperrte ich sie bei mir ein und alle Mädchen wären mein. Wenn alle Mädchen wären mein, so tauschte ich Zucker rein. Die, welche mir am liebsten wär, der geb ich gleich den Zucker her. Und küsste sie mich zärtlich, dann wär sie mein Weib und ich ihr Mann. Sie schlief an meiner Seite ein, ich wiegte wie ein Kind sie ein.
Hello there.
Who's there?
Who are you, my friend?
Who am I? Silly question. A man like yourself. What if I was to ask who you are?
I should say that I am of noble blood.
That's above me.
My father reigns over many lands, and I am called a prince.
Lands, tribes, and a prince? Do say, are there other lands and tribes beyond us?
Many thousands.
Then I might do some business yonder with my birds.
Tell me, who rules over this country?
I know as little about that as I know about how I came to inhabit this world. I only know that my cottage stands yonder, and that it shelters me from cold and rain.
But how do you live?
Of eating and drinking, like other people.
No, how do you obtain it?
I catch birds for the Queen of the Night and her ladies, and in return they give me food and drink.
Ah, the Queen of the Night. Then you've seen her.
Can any mortal boast that he hath seen her?
Surely this must be the Queen of whom my father spoke.
How he stares! Don't fix that suspicious gaze on me! Stand back, I tell you, and beware of me, for I have a giant strength when I seize anyone!
Indeed, then perhaps it was you who overcame the serpent.
Serpent! Serpent, was it dead or alive?
How did you attack this monster? You have no weapons.
That does not matter. A firm grip of my hand would be enough to settle him.
So you strangled it.
Strangled! I had no idea I was such a hero.
Papageno!
Ah, this is my affair. Look around, my friend.
Who are these ladies?
That I can't precisely say, for I don't know, but I do know that they take my birds of me every day and give me wine, bread, and fruit.
I suppose they are, very beautiful?
I should be surprised if they were. Pretty women don't generally hide their faces.
Papageno!
Hush! You ask if they are beautiful, and I answer you that I never saw anything so charming in my life.
Papageno.
Papageno!
Whatever have I done that's wrong today? Here, my fair ones, allow me to present you with these birds.
Today, for the first time, Her Majesty sends you, instead of wine, some cold water.
And instead of bread, she bade me to give you this stone.
Have I come to this? Eat stones?
And instead of sweet figs, allow me to force your mouth closed!
We'd like to know why the Queen has ordained these strange punishments today.
In order you may tell no more falsehoods to strangers.
Nor boast of valiant deeds performed by others.
Say, didst thou fight the serpent?
Who did then?
'Twas by us, dear prince, thou wert saved. Here, take this portrait, 'tis sent thee by our great queen. It is the likeness of her daughter. We meet again.
Dies Bildnis ist bezaubernd schön, wie noch ein Auge je gesehen. Ich fühl es, wie dies Götterbild mein Herz mit neuer Regung füllt. Mein Herz mit neuer Regung füllt. Dies etwas kann ich zwar nicht nennen, so will ich hier wie Feuer brennen. Soll die Empfindung Liebe sein? Soll die Empfindung Liebe sein? Ja, die Liebe ist allein. Die Liebe ist allein. Oh, wenn ich sie nur finden könnte, oh, wenn sie doch schon vor mir stände, Ich würde warm und rein, was würde ich? Ich würde sie voll entzücken an diesen heißen Busen drücken und ich wäre sie dann mein und ich wäre sie dann mein und ewig wäre sie dann mein, ewig wäre sie dann mein, ewig wäre sie dann mein.
Fair youth, be brave and constant, our queen.
Has resolved to crown your wishes. If your prince, she says, is as bold and valiant as he is tender, my daughter is saved.
Saved? Is she in danger?
An evil and mighty demon has stolen her away.
Where is this tyrant?
Near to our mountains.
Away! Lead me thither!
She comes! She comes!
Du bist unschuldig, weise, fromm. Ein Jüngling so wie du vermacht am besten dies tief betreffter Mutterherz zu trösten. Zum Leiden bin ich ausgekommen, denn meine Tochter fehlt mir. Doch singen und mein Glück verloren, doch singen und mein Glück verloren, ein Bösewicht. Eine Bösewicht entfloh mit ihr, nach solchen Sitten, mit Wagen erschüttern, mir ängstlicher Beben, erschüttern es geben. Wer uns mir rauben sehen, Kraft, war alles, was ich sprach, allein vergebens wurde flehen, denn meiner Hilfe war zu schwach. Denn meine Hilfe war so schwach. Du willst sie so befreien gehen. Du willst der Tochter Retter sein. Ja, du willst der Tochter Retter sein. Und willst dich aus Segel
kann von Strafe sagen, denn seine Sprache ist dahin. Ich kann nicht tun, als dich beklagen, weil ich zu schwach zu helfen bin. Ich kann nicht tun, als dich beklagen, weil ich zu schwach zu helfen bin. Weil ich zu schwach zu helfen bin, weil ich zu schwach zu helfen bin.
The queen pardons you, remits the punishment for you through me.
And can Papageno chatter again?
Yes, Chatter. Just don't lie anymore.
I never lie again. No, 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 no.
This shall be your warning.
This shall be my warning.
If only all liars were forced to shut their mouths, instead of hate, defamation, and black bile, we would endure love and brotherhood. Oh, Prinz, nimm dies Geschenk von dir, die sendet unsere Fürsten dir. Die Zauberflöte wird dich schützen. Im großen Unglück unterstützen. Himmel kannst du allmächtig handeln. Den Menschen Leidenschaft verwandeln. Der Traurige wird freudig sein. Den Hogesturz nimm Liebe ein.
Such a flute is more than gold and crowns worth. For through it will humanity's happiness and contentment increase. Now, you pretty ladies, may I so take my leave?
You can always take your leave, but the sovereign has determined that you hasten without delay with the prince to Sarastro's castle.
No, no, thank you. I've heard you say it yourself. Sarastro is like a tiger who without any mercy would have me plucked and roasted. He'd set me before his dogs.
You protect the prince. Trust him only.
For that reason, you must be his servant.
Oh, if only the prince would go to the devil. My life is dear to me, and in the end, by my honor, he'll creep away from me like a thief.
Here, take this treasure. It is yours.
Well, well, what might there be inside?
You hear little bells sound inside.
But can I also play them?
Oh, quite certainly.
Yes, certainly.
Silver little bells and magic flutes? Necessary for our protection?
Farewell.
We want to go. Farewell.
Until we meet again.
But lovely ladies, tell us, pray.
How might one find the castle?
You delicate little dove. Come here.
Oh, help! What torment! What pain!
Your life is forfeit.
Death does not make me tremble. I only feel sorry for my mother, for she will die of grief quite certainly. Let me die, since nothing seems to move you, you barbarian.
Your words do nothing. Away.
Wo bin ich wohl? Wo mag ich sein? Ha, ha, da find ich Leute. Gewacht, ich geh hinein. Schöne Mädchen, jung und rein, viel weißer noch als Kreide.
That must be the devil, for sure.
Have mercy! Spare me! Mercy! Ah! Princess!
Mother! I'm still alive and not yet destroyed? Oh, to new supper, I am awakened. Oh, it was so hard, so very hard. It was worse than death.
Am I a fool to have been frightened? Ah, here is the pretty young princess, you, daughter of the Queen of the Night.
Queen of the Night? Who are you?
A messenger from the Queen.
My mother? Oh, Joy, what is your name?
Papageno.
Papageno. I do remember that name. I've heard it quite often. However, I've never seen you.
I saw you just a little.
So you know my gentle mother, then?
If you are the daughter of the Queen, then yes.
I am she.
I'll verify that. Mm-hmm. 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 The eyes, correct. The lips, correct. The hair, yes, yes. Ah, but from the painting, though, you should have neither hands nor feet.
How did you get my picture?
It was sent to my friend this morning while I was delivering the birds.
It was sent to you? Well, the birds?
Yes, I deliver for your mother and her maidens for many years. The beautiful birds to the palace. Just as I was handing over the birds, I saw a man who called himself a prince. Your mother was charmed by the prince and sent him your portrait and asked him to free you. His decision was so sudden, as was his love for you.
Love? He loves me, then. Oh, say that word to me once more. I just enjoy hearing the word love.
I believe you without you swearing to it. You are, after all, a lonely woman. Now, where was I?
You were talking about love.
Yes, right, love. I call that having a good memory. In short, then, this great love for you was the whiplash that set us quickly into motion. Now we are here to say 1,000 lovely and pleasant things to you and to take you in our arms. And, if possible, just as quickly to return to the palace with your mother.
Well, that is all beautifully said, but, dear friend, if the unknown prince, as he called himself, if he loves me so, then why does he delay to free me from here?
There is indeed the hook. As we took our leave from the maidens, they said that 3 spirits would be our guides, and they would instruct us on how to proceed.
So they instructed you.
They instructed us about nothing because we didn't see them. For safety, the prince sent me ahead to you to announce our arrival.
Friend, you are very, very brave, but if Zarastra would have caught you here, I just...
Then I can well imagine that I would be spared my return home.
But if you are caught, then you would suffer a fate that's worse than death.
In order to avoid that, it's better that we should be going.
Yeah. But how high is the sun, do you think?
Almost at noon.
Then we have no time to waste. Usually Zarastra returns from his hunt.
Zarastro is not here? Ha! Then we are ahead of the game. Come, pretty girl, your eyes will pop out of your head when you catch sight of this young man.
Well, then let's dare it. But if this is a trap, if you're here as an evil spirit from Zarastra that's trying to follow me...
I? An evil spirit? What are you thinking, young lady? I am the best spirit in the world.
You're right. That picture it's definitely from my mother.
Pretty young lady, if ever you have a suspicion enter your head, especially one that I wanted to deceive you, think only of love and every evil distrust will disappear.
Friend, please, forgive me if I've offended you. You have such a tender heart, and I see it in all your features.
Certainly I have a feeling heart, but to what avail is that to me? Often I'd like to pluck out all my feathers when I think that Papageno still has no Papagena.
Poor Matt, you have no wife still.
Not even a girlfriend, much less a wife. Yes, it is sad, and our kind has its cheerful hours when one would very much like to have some entertaining company.
Patience, friend. Heaven will also care for you, and you'll find your lady friend before you know it.
If only heaven would send her soon. Die süßen Triebe mitzufühlen ist dann der Weiber erste Pflicht, die würzet unsere Lebenstage. Sie wird im Kreise der Natur, der hohe Zweck zeigt's deutlich an. Nichts edler sei als Weib und Mann, nichts edler sei als Weib und Mann.
Man and woman.
Woman and man. Man and man, woman and woman. Love is love.
Love is love.
ihr holden Kleinen, saget an, ob ich Paminen retten kann. Die Weisheitslehre dieser Knaben sei ewig mir ins Herz gegraben. Wo bin ich nun? Was wird mit mir? Ist dies der Sitz der Götter hier? Doch zeigen die Pforten, es zeigen die Säulen, dass Klugheit und Arbeit und Künste hier weilen, wo Täglichkeit thronet und Müßiggang weit, erhält seine Herrschaft das Laster nicht leicht. Ich wage mich mutig zum Pforte hinein, die Absicht ist edel und lauter und rein, etc. feige Bösewicht, Paminen retten, ist mir Pflicht. Zurück, so wag ich hier mein Glück. Zurück, hier ruft man zurück. Da seh ich noch eine Tür, vielleicht finde ich den Eingang hier.
Wo willst du können, Fremdling hin? Was suchst du hier in Heiligtum?
Der Lieb und Tugendeigentum.
Die Worte sind von hohem Sinn. Allein, was willst du diese finden? Dich leitet Lieb und Tugend nicht, weil Tod und Rache dich entzünden.
Rache für ein Bösewicht.
Denn wirst du wohl bei uns nicht finden.
Sarastro herrscht in diesen Gründen.
Ja, Sarastro herrschet hier.
Doch in der Weisheitstempel nicht.
Er herrscht ins Weisheitstempel hier.
So ist denn alles Heuchelei.
Wirst du schon wieder gehen?
Ja, ich will gehen, froh und frei, nie euren Tempel sehen.
Erklär dich näher mir, dich täusche dein Betrug.
Sarastro wohnet hier, das ist mir schon genug.
Wenn du dein Leben liebst, so rede, bleibe da. Sarastro hassest du.
Ich hasse ewig, ja.
Nun gib mir deine Gründe an.
Er ist kein Unmensch, ein Tyrann.
Ist das, was du gesagt, erwiesen?
Durch ein unglücklich Weib bewiesen, das Gram und Jammer niederdrückt.
Ein Weib hat also dich berügt. Ein Weib tut wenig, plaudert viel. Du Jüngling glaubst dem Zungenspiel. O lächte doch Sarastro dir, die Absicht seine Handlung für.
Die Absicht ist nur allzu klar, riss nicht der Räuber ohne Erbarmen Paminen aus der Mutterarmen.
Ja, Jungling, was du sagst, ist wahr.
Wo ist sie, die uns geraubt? Man opferte vielleicht sie schon.
Dir die zu sagen, teurer Sohn, ist jetzt und mir noch nicht erlaubt.
Erklär dies Rätsel, täusch mich nicht.
Die Zunge bindet Eid und Pflicht.
Wann also wird die Decke schwinden?
Sobald dich führt der Freundschaft Hand ins Heiligtum zum ewigen Band.
O ew'ge Nacht, wann wirst du schwinden? Wann wird das Licht mein Auge finden?
Bald, bald, Jüngling, oder nie.
Bald, bald, bald sagt ihr oder nie, ihr Unsichtbaren saget mir, lebt denn Pamina noch?
Pamina, Pamina, lebest noch.
Sie lebt, ich danke euch dafür, oh, wenn ich doch imstande wäre, allmächtige zu eurer Ehre, aus jedem Tone meine Dank zu schildern, wie er hier entsprang. Wie stark ist nicht ein Zauberton, weil holde Flöte durch dein Spielen, selbst wilde Tiere Freude fühlen. Wie stark ist nicht ein Zauberton, weil holde Flöte durch dein Spielen, holde Flöte durch dein Spielen, selbst wilde Tiere Freude, doch nur Pamina bleibt davon, bleibt davon. Pamina, Pamina, höre mich. Umsonst, wo find ich dich? Ah, das ist Papagenos Ton. Vielleicht sah er Paminen schon, vielleicht sei die mit ihm zu mir, vielleicht führt mich der Ton zu ihr, führt mich der Ton zu ihr, führt mich der Ton zu ihr.
Quickly, courage, Pamina!
Oh, if only we could find Tamino, they might catch us. Tamino!
Quiet, quiet. I know better.
Oh, Tamino, he hears us.
Oh, great joys. This way, where the flutes came from.
I hope we do find him.
Quickly, quickly, quietly, quickly, quietly, quickly.
Quietly, quickly, quietly, quickly, quietly, quickly.
Quietly, quickly, quietly, quickly, quietly, quickly. I've caught you. Come here, come here. I will teach you some manners. You thought you could deceive me?
Oh, it's over for us.
Ah, he who risks much often wins much. Come, you pretty glockenspiel. Let the bells ring so that their ears may sing.
Das klinget so herrlich, das klinget so schön. La 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 la. Nie hab ich so etwas gehört und gesehen. La 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 la. Nie hab ich so etwas gehört und gesehen. La 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 la.
Con te probevo, suche Glücken finde, seine Freunde werden dort und im Büge schwinde und er liege ohne sie in der Harmonie, in der Harmonie. Nur die Freundschaft Harmonie wird der Diebe spielte ohne diese Sympathie ist kein Glück auf Erden.
Es lebe Sarastro!
Sarastro!
Long live Sarastro! What does that mean? I tremble, I quake!
Oh, friend, it's over for us. They're announcing Zarastro.
Ah! If I were a mouse, I'd hide. I wish I were as small as a snail. I'd crawl into my house. What should we do? What should we say?
Steh auf, erheitre dich, o Liebe, denn ohne es in dich zu dringen, weiß ich von deinem Herzen mehr. Du liebest einen andern sehr, einen andern sehr. Zu Liebe will ich dich nicht zwingen, doch geb ich dir die Freiheit nicht. Zu Liebe will ich dich nicht zwingen, doch geb ich dir die Freiheit nicht.
You won't give me my freedom, then I wish to return to my mother.
It is in my power to keep you. You would be deprived of good fortune if I left you in her hands.
My mother, she is sweet, she is kind,
A
and she...
proud and bitter woman, no. Instead, we shall let this man be your guide.
Here you go. Here he is, Sarastro.
Is he?
It is she.
I can hardly believe it.
It must be a dream.
You must wait.
Monastatos, you may go. Now, priests, lead these two strangers into our temple to prove their worth. Cover their faces. They must first be purified. initiated votaries of our great deities, Osiris and Isis. In solemn truth I here declare that ye are called together for a weighty cause. Tamino, a royal prince, stands at the northern gate of our temple. He desires to rend his veil of darkness and to penetrate the realms of light. Let us watch over and guide this noble youth.
Is he virtuous?
Most virtuous.
Can he be silent?
He can.
Is he beneficent?
He is. If ye hold him worthy, follow my example. For your unanimous resolve in the name of humanity, I thank you. The gods have destined the gentle Pamina for this gracious youth. It was for this that I took her from her haughty mother. This woman presumes upon her power, and thinks she can destroy the foundations of our temple, but that she shall not. Tamino himself shall strengthen it, and as one of the elect shall reward the just and destroy evildoers. Suffer him and his companion to enter the forecourt of our temple. And thou, friend, fulfill thy sacred task. Instruct them on their rules of wisdom, to know their duty towards God and man. O Isis und Osiris schenket der Weisheit Geist im neuen Paar, die ihr der Wanderer Schritte lenket, stärkt mit Geduld sie in Gefahr, stärkt mit Geduld sie in Gefahr. Macht sie der Prüfung fröschte sehen, doch sollten sie zu Grabe gehen, so lohnt der Tugend kühnen Lauf, nehmt sie in euren Wohnsitz auf, nehmt sie in euren Wohnsitz auf.
Papageno, are you still near me?
Of course course I am.
Where do you think we are?
Where? If it were not so dark, I'd be able to tell you.
Are you afraid?
I don't feel easy about this affair. Not exactly afraid, only I feel an icy shiver all down my back.
What does that mean?
I think I feel a slight fever coming on.
Ugh, Papageno, be a man!
I wish I were a girl. Oh, it's all over for me now.
Tamino, what has impelled ye to seek entrance here?
Friendship and love.
Wouldst thou venture thy life for either?
I would.
Wilt thou submit to every trial?
Yes.
And Papageno, wouldst thou also conquer wisdom?
I'm not much given to conquering, and I don't particularly care about wisdom. I'm a child of nature, content with meat, drink, and sleep. And maybe a nice little wife besides.
These thou wilt not obtain, unless thou canst undergo our probation.
And what does your probation consist of?
To obey our laws and to be brave, even in death.
I'll stay single then.
But if thou couldst win a fair and worthy maiden,
I'll stay as I am, thank you.
suppose Zerostro had reserved a maiden for thee, thy counterpart in form and garb.
My counterpart? A young one?
Young and pretty.
Her name?
Papagena.
Papagena!
Papagena!
Oh, how I should like to see her. Only out of curiosity.
You may see her.
And when I have seen her, you'll kill me? Yes? I'd rather stay single.
You shall see her, but not a word you must say to her. Have you firmness enough to control your tongue?
Aye, surely.
You shall see her then. On thee too, Prince, the gods enjoin silence. Thou shalt behold, Tamina, but speak not a word. It is the commencement of thy probation. To be wary of women's wiles, this is the Brotherhood's first duty. Many a wise man allowed himself to be captured. He erred and was unaware. He found himself abandoned at the end, his loyalty repaid with scorn. In vain he wrung his hands, but only death and his despair were his reward.
This is so strange. Whenever he leaves us, you can't see anything, even with your eyes open.
Endure it with patience, friend, and think. It is the will of the gods.
What are you doing in this place?
You'll never be lucky enough to escape unharmed. You'll never be escaped unharmed.
Tamino, to you death is sworn, and Papageno, you are lost.
No! This is too much!
Papageno, will you be still? Do you want to break your vow not to talk to the women here?
You heard them. We're both done for.
Quiet, I tell you. Be still.
Always still, always still, 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 still.
Very near to you is the queen. She secretly got into the temple.
How? What? The queen is in the temple?
Quiet! Will you always forget your oath?
Tamino, listen. You are lost. Think about the queen.
A great deal is being whispered about the treacherous minds of these priests.
A wise man takes no what the rabble says.
They say whoever is sworn into the Brotherhood goes straight to hell!
That would be awful. Tamino, tell me, is that true?
The idle talk was invented by the hypocrites.
Doesn't the queen say it too?
Be quiet and let my word be good enough for you.
Why are you so reserved with us?
Why are you so lost, Tamino?
Papageno, don't be silent. Talk.
I would like to. I wish I could.
Quiet.
You see that I really shouldn't.
Be quiet. It's really a disgrace that you cannot get off your prattling.
Oh, we must abandon them in shame.
No one is chattering, that's for sure.
They are supposed to think about what they must say, but alas, they are still misguided.
Hail to you, Tamino. Your steadfast manly conduct has triumphed, yet you still have some rough and dangerous path to travel, which through the help of the gods you will happily bring to an end. We want then further to bring our pure heart, and end our travels thus. Cover your head. And Papageno, what do I see, friend? What is the matter with you?
I am quite faint.
Pull yourself together and be a man.
But tell me then, if the gods have designated a Papagena for me, why then must I go through so many dangers to get her?
May your reason answer this prying question for you. Come, cover your head as well.
With such an eternal wandering, one might as well give up love forever.
She is not awake. I shall try and hack into her computer and steal this files I so desire.
Alles ist der Liebe, Freuden schwebet, denn der Hetze küsst. Und ihr sollt die Liebe meiden, weil ein Schurke hässlich ist, weil ein Schurke hässlich ist. Ist mir denn kein Herz gegeben, bin ich nicht von Fleisch und Blut, bin ich nicht von Fleisch und Blut. Immer ohne Weibchen leben, wäre, weil ich Höllenblut, wäre, weil ich Höllenblut, wäre, weil ich Höllenblut. Drum, so will ich, weil ich lebe, schwebe, küssen, zärtlich sein, lieber guter Mutter geben, eine Holde nahm ich ein, eine Holde nahm ich ein. Sie ist schön, ich muss sie küssen, Mond versteckt er dich dazu, Mond versteckt er dich dazu, so dass ich so sehr verdrissen, oh so mach die Augen zu, oh so mach die Augen zu, oh so mach die Augen zu.
Stand back, don't touch her.
Oh, ye gods!
The Queen!
Mother?
Where is the young prince I sent you?
He's become a servant of the temple.
Of the temple? Then you are no longer protected, and you are lost to me forever.
Forever? Oh, Mother, please let us flee. Under your protection, I can face every danger.
Oh, my child. My power is all but diminished. Upon his death, your father gave Zoroaster the gift to control the sun, thus forcing me to rule over the night. He now wears the shield at his breast. You must be the one to return it to us.
Then this young prince is lost to me.
You are a fool to give him a second thought. Behold, this dagger. It is for Zoroaster. You must take it and plunge it into his heart.
Please,
Only then will I be free to rule all the realms.
Oh, Mother!
Silence! Du höre doch, Gott in meinem Herzen, tot
to commit murder. Oh, dear God, I cannot do that.
Sarastro Shield is so important that you must murder him.
Heavens, what should I do?
You could hand over what I so desire, and I will protect you.
What?
Love me, and not Tamino.
What?
Yea or nay, we haven't the time.
Then nay.
Nay, then die!
I know more than enough now. Away with your Monostatos.
But Sarastro!
Away!
Yes, Sarastro.
Right, sir, please do not chastise my mother. The grief of losing me is just so
I know all. I know how she strays about the vaults of the temple and plans to take revenge against me and all mankind. Thou shalt see how I will take vengeance on her. May heaven grant the noble youth courage and steadfastness to fulfill his pious task. Then shall ye both be blessed, and my mother return defeated to her castle.
In diesen heiligen Hallen kennt man die Rache nicht und ist ein Mensch gewollen, wird lieber ihn zur Pflicht. Dann wandelt an Freundschaft Hand, vergnügt und froh ins bessere Land. Dann wandelt an freundlich Hand, vergnügt und froh ins bessere Land. Dann wandelt an freundlich Hand, vergnügt und froh ins bessere Land, ins bessere Land. In diesen heiligen Mauern, o Mensch den Menschen liebt, kann kein Verräter lauern, weil man dem Feind vergibt. Denn solche Lehren nicht erfreuen, verdient nicht ein Mensch zu sein. Denn solche Lehren nicht erfreuen, verdient nicht ein Mensch zu sein. Wenn solche Lehren nicht erfreuen, verdient nicht ein Mensch zu sein. Ein Mensch zu sein.
Here you will be left to yourselves. As soon as the roaring trombone sounds, then you make your way there. Prince, farewell. We will see each other before you quite attain your goal. Once more, do not forget the word silence. And Papageno, remember, Who in this place his vow of silence breaks, the gods will punish with thunder and lightning. Farewell.
Tamino. This is pleasant. Oh, that I were once more in the woods. There one might hear a bird sing sometime. Suppose I may speak to myself. La 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 la. Not a drop of water is to be got before, much less anything else. What's this? Is this for me? Hello?
Yes, my love.
Ah, a sweet granny. Tell me, how old are you?
I am 18 years and 2 minutes.
18 years and 2 minutes? And have you a lover?
Of course I have.
Is he as young as you are?
About 10 years older.
And what may his name be?
Papageno.
Papageno. And what is yours?
Mine is...
Oh, me! Not another word shall I say. Well, Tamino, shall we have something to eat? Blow away into your flute, then.
Oh, thou art here. Thank the gods for leading me thither. But thou art sad. Do you not have a word for thy Pamina? Am I to avoid thee then? Or dost thou love me no more? Am I to fly to thee and not know why? Oh, this is cruel. This is worse than death.
Can't I be silent too upon occasions, huh, Tamino? No, you go first. Well, I'm going. That summons must be for us. We're coming! But just say, Tamino, whatever is going to be done with us? I'm to ask the gods? Yes, of course they might enlighten us. Well, we shall soon find out. Understood.
Ah, Tamino, thy steadfast, manly virtue has prevailed. Now there are but 2 dangerous trials yet ahead of you, but your heart still beats true. For bring in Pamina.
Oh, where am I? What a frightful silence. Please tell me, where is my prince?
He awaits you in order for your last farewell.
The last farewell. Please, just tell me, where is he?
Here.
Tamino!
Stand back!
Shall I no longer see you then?
We'll happily see each other again.
May the gods preserve me.
Must be on your way. The hour strikes. You must separate.
Pamina, farewell. Pamina, I must really be on my way.
Then you must be on your way.
Pamina, farewell.
Tamino, farewell.
Now hurry off. Your word summons you. The hour strikes. We will see each other again.
Tamino, do you then want to completely abandon me? If only I at least knew where I was. Tamino! As long as I live, I stay not away from your side. Only this time abandon me, poor traveling companion.
Stand back.
Ah! Merciful gods, where can I turn to? If I only knew where I came from.
Stand back.
Ah! Well, now I can't go forward or back. I must perhaps at the end starve. Fine things. Why did I go along?
Wretch, thou hast deserved to pine forever in darkness, but the gracious gods remit thy stance. The joys of the elite, however, canst thou not know?
The greatest joy I can think of at this moment is a good glass of wine.
As though no other desire.
No, not just now.
Thou shalt not be denied, then.
Ah, but my heart. Something is happening. I would like. I want. Ein Mädchen oder Weibchen wünscht Papageno sich. Oh, so ein sanftes Täubchen, wär Seligkeit für mich, wär Seligkeit für mich, wär Seligkeit für mich. Dann schmeckte mir Trinken und Essen, dann könnt ich mit Fürsten mich messen, des Lebens als Weiser mich freuen und wie im Elysium sein. Dann schmeckte mir Trinken und Essen, es lesen als Weiser mich freuen und wie im Elysium sein. Im Elysium sein, im Elysium sein. Ein Mädchen oder Weibchen wünscht Papageno sich. Oh, so ein sanftes Täubchen, wär Seligkeit für mich, wär Seligkeit für mich, wär Seligkeit für mich. Ach, kann ich denn keiner von allen den reichenden Mädchen gefallen? Helf eine mir nur aus der Not, sonst gräm ich mich wahrlich zu Tod. Ach, kann ich denn keiner von allen? Helf eine mir nur aus der Not, sonst gräm ich mich wahrlich zu Tod. Mich wahrlich zu Tod, mich wahrlich zu Tod. Ein Mädchen oder Weibchen wünscht Papageno sich. Oh, so ein sanftes Täubchen, wär Seligkeit für mich, wär Seligkeit für mich, wär Seligkeit für mich. Wird keiner mir Liebe gewähren, so muss mich die Flamme verzehren. Doch küsst mich ein weiblicher Mund, so bin ich schon wieder gesund. Doch küsst mich ein weiblicher Mund, Doch küsst mich ein weiblicher Mond, so bin ich schon wieder gesund. Schon wieder gesund. Schon wieder gesund. Ah! Once again, hello?
Here I am, my angel.
You have taken pity upon me?
Yes, love.
How delightful!
And if you promise to be ever true, you shall see how your little wife will love you. However, if you should stray for whatever reason, you shall be imprisoned forever.
Imprisoned? Well, if that's the case, 'twould be safer to take what is given than to take nothing at all. Until I find someone I like better.
You swear it?
I swear it. Papageno!
Away! He is not worthy.
Will I never win?
Death does not frighten me, nor stop me from traveling in the path of virtue. I'll gladly continue the course.
Pamina, stop! I must see you!
Was that Pamina's voice?
Yes, that is Pamina's voice. You're allowed to see her again.
Tamina, oh, I'm so happy.
Oh, the same, my love. Here we are, at the gates of terror.
Papagena, Papagena, Papagena. Weibchen, Täubchen, meine Schöne, vergebens. Ach, sie ist verloren, ich bin zum Unglück schon geboren. Ich plauderte, und das war schlecht. Und drum geschieht es mir schon recht, drum geschieht es mir schon recht. Seit ich gekostet diesen Wein, seit ich das schöne Weibchen sah, so brennt's im Herzenskämmerlein. So zwickert's hier, so zwickert's da. Papagena, Herzensweibchen, Papagena, liebes Täubchen. Siehst umsonst, es ist vergebens, müde bin ich meines Lebens. Sterben macht der Liebe ein End, wenn's im Herzen noch so brennt. Diesem Baum da will ich zieren, mir an ihm den Hals zu schnüren, weil das Leben mir missfällt. Gute Nacht, du falsche Welt, weil du böse an mir handelst, mir kein schönes Kind so bandelst. So ist's aus, so sterbe ich. Schöne Mädchen, denkt an mich, schöne Mädchen, denkt an mich. Will sich eine um mich armen, ich hänge Loch erbarmen, wo so lass dich diesmal sein? Rufet nur ja oder nein, rufet nur ja oder nein. Keiner hört mich, alle stille, 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 stille. Ach, so ist es euer Wille, Papageno, frisch hinauf, endet deinen Lebenslauf. Papageno, frisch hinauf, endet deinen Lebenslauf. Nun, ich warte noch, es sei, ich warte noch, nun, es sei, bis man zählet, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nun wohlan, es bleibt dabei. Nun wohlan, es bleibt dabei, weil mich nicht zurückgehält. Gute Nacht, du falsche Welt. Gute Nacht, du falsche Welt. Herzen, doch brennt es euch wie mich im Herzen. Ihr würdet auch nach Mädchen gehen, ihr würdet auch nach Mädchen gehen. Ich knarre aus der Zauberdinge, ich knarre aus der Zauberdinge. Klinge, Glockenspiele, klinge, ich muss mein liebes Mädchen sehen, ich muss mein liebes Mädchen sehen. Klinget, Glöckchen, klinget, schafft mein Mädchen her. Klinget, Glöckchen, klinget, bringt mein Mädchen her. Klinget, Glöckchen, klinget, schafft mein Weibchen her. Klinget, Glöckchen, klinget, bringt mein Mädchen her. Klinget, Glöckchen, klinget, bringt mein Weibchen her. Bringt sie her. Mein Mädchen her, mein Weibchen her.
Bist du mir nun ganz gegeben? Nur bin ich dir ganz gegeben.
Nun so sei mein liebes Weibchen.
Nun so sei mein Herzenstäubchen, mein Herzenstäubchen, mein Herzenstäubchen.
Welche Freude wird das sein?
Welche Freude wird das sein?
Wenn die Götter uns bedenken.
Die Götter uns bedenken, unsere liebe Kinder schenken, unsere liebe Kinder schenken, so liebe kleine Kinderlein, 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 so liebe kleine Kinderlein, so liebe kleine Kinderlein.
Erst einen kleinen Papageno,
Dann eine kleine Papagena,
wieder einen Papageno,
dann wieder eine Papagena,
Papageno,
Papagena,
Papageno,
Papagena,
Papageno,
Papagena. Ist das höchste der Gefühle.
Es ist das höchste der Gefühle.
Wenn Wille, Papageno, werden sein.
Es ist das höchste Gefühle.
Der ist das höchste der Gefühle. Wenn Wille, Papageno, werden sein. Papageno, 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 der Zergen werden sein. Papageno, 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 der Zergen werden sein. Der Zergen werden sein. Der Zergen werden sein. Papageno,
Papageno,
Papageno, Papageno.
Laissez-le seul,
Die Strahlen der Sonnheit vertreiben die Nacht, denn nicht der Heuchler der schlichten Macht.
Okay. That was obviously pre-recorded claps, if you can't tell. Yeah, so this is our fifth show. I can hear myself. Oh, that's why. I'm going to mute you, Henry. This was our fifth show out of our 6-show run. Our next and last show is tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I did want to take the time. Today is September 11th, 2020. 19 years ago, 4 planes were hijacked. American 11, United 175, American 77, and United 93. The Twin Towers were hit and collapsed. The Pentagon and in a field, Flight 93 went down. I wanted to take the time to remind everybody to never forget those who were lost and those who were sent to war and continue to fight for our freedom and our ability to perform. We wouldn't be given the freedom to do the arts without those people. I'm going to play taps to end our live stream. And I hope to see you tomorrow. But take the time, especially with the parallels of the pandemic, and 193,000 Americans or something like that are dead, millions across the world. So take the time to tell people that you love them, you care about them. I'm going to play this and our stream will be over, and have a good evening.